Tonight we have a really good show for you. Lori and I went out to the Morgan County Jail out in West Liberty, Kentucky. This place was built in 1937 and went out of commission sometime in the 1990s. This place is full of ghosts. I brought my XLS camera, which I just purchased not long ago. This is only the third time I've used it. And we caught a guy hanging himself in one of the cells. We also caught an orb floating across the room that lit up a cat ball, and we got lots of EVPs. The place was amazing. Carter, who is with Blue Collar Paranormal, gave us a quick tour of the place before we started the hunt. So get ready, buckle up, because this is a good one. Can you imagine 30 girls in here? All right.
And you get names out of here.
Okay.
He was from World War II. He was from World War II.
Alrighty, here we go with the cheap camera.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Morgan County Haunted Jail. I'm going to start the tour.
Alright.
All the way down the end of the hall. This jail was built in 1937. Stayed active until the 1990s.
1937 till sometime in the 90s, huh?
1990s.
Well, I saw the correctional facility up the street. Is that the... Okay.
Step.
Okay.
Step. This is what we call the booking room. This is where everybody bring in, booked, fingerprinted. If the lawyers or the police officer want to talk to you in private, the interrogation room is back here. You will get a lot of activity out of here. Your REM pod will go off. Your flashlights goes off. This is a good place to do EVPs because it is a concrete wall and there's no sound whatsoever in this room. This is the quietest room in the jail.
Alright.
And this was an active jail. The jailer stayed here with his wife and kids.
So
This was the jailer's office.
these are some old books from
That's all the history of this jail, of everybody that's ever been booked in, is right there and then files.
Is that glass right there?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, there's lots of books.
Yeah.
Old law books?
Yeah, old law
Wow.
books and everything.
Those are cool. They're huge.
If you ever heard of a phrase called the jailhouse lawyers, they would come down here, look their case up, see if they got a good case of winning it, then if they got a bad case of losing it.
Yeah.
But here's with the jailer's office. This is where he kept all these paperwork, computers, everything right here. This room will pop off. You've got cat balls, REM pod activity, flashlight activities, even when you're not in here.
All right.
This building does not have no electricity whatsoever. We investigated one night over here. We went outside to smoke a cigarette, and every piece of equipment we set in this room went off, and we got it on camera. Everything.
So this room and that bottom concrete room are good for
REM pod.
REM pods. We got K2. REM
K2
pod,
meters. I mean,
cat balls. Yeah.
it'll light up. Whatever you got, it'll go off in here.
It'll light it up. All right.
And you get names out of here.
Okay.
This room right back here is what we finally figured out was the jailer's bedroom. This is where the jailer lived at, stayed at. We don't investigate over here because of all the junk. You all can feel free to investigate it. Some teams has, got some activities out of it. We don't because of
The junk. It looks. Are these glass cases? Or this?
when the jail was shut down in the 1990s, the county put a war museum in here. So a lot of these cases was built for the war museum. They had the uniforms, war artifacts.
Oh, that'd be cool if they were still in there.
But when it shut down after the tornado in 2012, everything went back to the families. This room right here is what we call the dark room.
Is this where we develop pictures?
This is where you can get some very live activity out here. We have people being scratched out here. One person has been scratched.
Go ahead.
The women are having their hair pulled.
Yeah.
Your REM pods, flashlights, you name it, it'll go off in here. You get names. Now, the reason we call it the dark room is because our lead investigator on Eastern Kentucky Ghost Squad, some of her family bought them dogs at a yard sale.
Yeah.
She took them to her house started having activity. We brought them down here, talked to Marshall. Marshall's put them in the jail. Let's see what happens. We stuck them here. This is where they stay at. And this place will get dark. It gets so dark that you cannot see my hand burn the face. And this
Is this the room you were warning us about that she shouldn't be in here alone?
She shouldn't be in here by herself. The reason why is because our lead investigator, they wanted her to come in here, just kept up, calling out her name, telling her to get in this room by herself. We wouldn't let her. We used dowsing rods. The dowsing rods started spinning backwards.
Wow.
And it got freaky. We left, went outside, smoked a cigarette, and the guys on the team came back in here and sat down. And it said he was going to do what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it. You couldn't tell him to do anything different. So we just left it at that and we called it the dark room.
What's that noise?
That is the furnace outside, the air conditioner for the new courthouse.
Okay.
So you will hear that throughout the night.
Because I was going to say, there's no electricity, so...
There's no electricity whatsoever. The new courthouse actually sits right here.
Oh, yeah.
And
right next door?
Right next door, there's the furnace. The air conditioner that's running.
Okay, that's why it's so loud. All right.
Then we got a room back here to the side of us. We nicknamed it the war room because it's still got some of the artifacts from the war. There's the army tents and stuff that they used back in the Vietnam War.
Oh, wow. That's
So
cool.
we actually caught a EVP out of here. When we investigated, it said his name was Private Jess. He was from World War II. He was from World War II. He was from World War II.
Private Jess from World War II.
And he loves comic.
He loves what?
Comical?
Comedy?
Comedy. More
He likes
funny-
comedy?
More funnier you get, the more activities you get.
Okay, so we'll tell some jokes and
Yeah.
stuff, maybe.
REM pods, cat pods will go off.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, this was,
This was once was part.
this was,
This was once was part.
this was,
This was once was part of the jail, but when the museum took it over, they turned this into a war museum, and we just call this the war room.
okay. That's cool.
Jess won't go nowhere else. He stays right here, but he loves for people to come in and talk to him. He's a real nice guy.
Jess, okay, we'll remember
Private
that.
Jess.
Private Jess.
You will hear full-blooded sentences, people talking.
You've heard people talking
Yes,
in
I
real
heard-
time?
Yes.
That's scary.
Well, I heard a full-blown conversation right here one night, and it was just me in the building.
Wow.
Two women was talking. I was waiting on the team to get over here, and they said, "How many people's coming? Where are they coming from?" I thought it was my wife and her best friend.
Hey, Lori. Can you hold this for a while? Go ahead, you thought it was your wife and best friend?
And it was out in the parking lot where you all parked at.
Oh, so it wasn't that?
No, there was nobody.
It was coming from like
Right here. I mean, just me and you're talking right now.
Yeah,
That's how
and
that
you could
works.
hear it clear as a bell,
Clear
here's
as a
what they
bell.
said.
I was like, okay. Now we're going up to what they call the jail part.
The jail, okay. Now, is that the lowest floor?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's no
that door right, that place right there just goes down there to another door just in case one of the fires on it. When this was an active jail, you cannot house males and females together. So the females will be on this side of the jail. You got booked in and you broke the law in Morgan County as a female. 10 to 30 some females in this one room.
10 to 30.
Females right here.
This is the only female, right?
This is the only female cell.
Can you imagine 30 girls in here?
Especially if one of them was drunk, we'll be fights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They slept on the floor on a little mat like that thick.
But I imagine most of the time there wasn't 30. Yeah, it was probably.
Come on, time up. A lot of times during the night you hear that paint rattling.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you hear this can get thumped.
Really?
No,
That's not a, what is that?
that's just an old
Just an old can.
can. Now this was a bathroom facilities. When the museum come in here, they put the wall up. The wall was never there before.
Okay.
This was the highest the wall was at. You used the bathroom on that side and took a shower on that side. That was it.
That was it, one at a time.
And the females gets more activity down over here than the male does.
Let me ask you this. You think the female room will get more activity with me in here? Or
No, the female.
Great.
Oh.
I feel like a target.
Our guys, when we come over here, it's dead. It won't be nothing.
Really?
When our females comes over here, start popping up.
They want to fight me.
No, they won't fight you, they won't bother you. My wife has let solo over here plenty of nights. This is the guys, Hopesley Jail. CR1, documented death in Morgan County history. If you look it up under the jail, there's one documented death. Now, we done some digging and found out there was 2 deaths up here, but 1 documented. We don't know why the other didn't get documented. Wonder if
Maybe
probably
they didn't want to document it.
we don't know.
Like,
But this guy hung himself in cell 3. You can look it up under the Morgan County history. You will find out this guy was a schizophrenic. He hung himself with a belt. We done investigation over here. Sometimes one night I didn't do what they said I done. We don't. We just leave it at that. His granddaughter
He
come up.
said he did not do
That's
that.
what we
Okay.
heard over here.
Yeah.
His granddaughter come up here one evening when we did a haunted ghost tour. She verified that her granddad did hang himself in this cell. He was a schizophrenic.
Do you know his name?
My wife does. They won't tell me because I like to talk a lot. It's kind of a secret. If you get a name,
If you get a name in that room, let one of us know what it is.
Okay.
All right.
text marshals.
Yeah, we know what his name is, but we're
He
not
won't
allowed,
say, okay.
we're not allowed to tell you what his name is, so you will.
This is one of the cells. This was the mail room. This door right here will open and shut by itself throughout the night.
And it's
Throughout the night.
and it's
Throughout the night.
and it's
Why is the mail room, is it locked up because they didn't want the prisoners
They
to
didn't
get
want
to
the
that?
prisoners to get in here.
This is cute.
That is cool.
It's cute.
That is cool.
Cute.
That is cool.
But when they got mail,
We got a shank.
yeah.
Awesome. Maybe I should carry it over.
This is the way the cell was set up. In each cell, it had 2 beds. He had 4 guys to each cell, sometimes 5. The back-
4 or 5 in there?
4 or 5 at one time. Now, you see 2 beds, where's the rest of them gonna sleep? On the floor.
Ah, by the toilet.
When you're gonna use the bathroom of a night, you had to pee or poop on your best friend's head. That's just the way it was.
I don't know how you get more than 4, but Guess if they were really
The same
skinny.
cells on the other side is.
Same as it.
So-
If you have maybe that door is, that door will shut.
Now, so
We
you,
caught that door right there one night when me and Marshall was here doing the investigation. We
Which-
were standing back there at the door. Wait, this door was wide open
right?
and all of a sudden it went. Just
So
like
you
that.
can't hear, it doesn't squeak at all when
No.
it turns, but you hear it slamming.
It thump.
It has a definite sound.
And if you shut it, it will open by itself.
Really?
Yeah.
We caught it twice.
But it's louder if it gets closed, right?
Yeah, it's louder if it's closed.
This is the same cells on the other side. This is, you will get a full body apparition standing right here. We've caught him several times. He stands at cell 5. He stands just like this right here.
Hold on, let me get a shot from over here. Now what is this?
That is an
That's a-
old,
Back up, raise.
Okay,
backup rails.
so you people see apparitions here with their own eyes?
Yes. And we caught it on camera last Friday.
Really?
Yeah, last
Was it
Friday.
a shadow figure or
Yeah.
what was it?
It's
We-
a shadow figure standing there looking out at you this way.
We were standing
Oh,
here
really?
doing our YouTube channel.
That's, yeah.
You sit here, you'll watch it'll hit you.
So you guys have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
What's it called?
Eastern Kentucky Ghost Squad.
Eastern Kentucky Ghost Squad, okay.
And we
I'll have to
actually
check
had
it
it
out.
on video of our channel man. He was standing right here. He come out of that cell and stood right here and looked at us.
He was leaning against that wall and just looked at you?
He was standing here.
So do you think this would be a good place for the XLS camera?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I want to know the best places for it.
Well, that, and I'll tell you another story.
Okay.
This was the barber's chair. When you got a haircut in prison, the barbers comes up here, they lock you in here, the barbers will cut your hair.
Cool.
Didn't we just see that on?
Yeah, we just watched it. I just watched it the other night because I wanted to check out
The,
what it was like.
7 here is a get activity. Your REM pods, cat pods will go off. When you're on the other side of the room, these will pop off. This is my homemade trigger object. I
Is
made
it?
this up one
Okay.
evening. One evening I was up here and I found this ball.
Yeah?
Me and Marshall is the only 2 people in Morgan County that's got keys to this jail. I come in here one night and this ball was laying up there beside that door.
Oh, that door over
That
there?
door right there, the holding cell doors.
That's the drunk tank.
The dirt tank.
So you think they knocked it off there?
I tell them, if you want to play with it, play with it. Let me know you're here. So I started using this as my homemade trigger objects. I've come
Okay.
up here before, it'd be over here in this room.
Oh, really?
This is a storage place.
You never know where it's going to be.
We use these for trigger objects. You can use them, feel free to.
Trays?
This is food trays. This is what the
Okay.
inmates ate off of.
Cool. We do have, we didn't bring it though. I'm so stupid. We had a couple of bottles of, I got a bottle of rum
Yeah.
and something else I should have brought for a trigger object, and I left it in the motel. I do have cigarettes I can set out.
Well, we use cigarettes also.
Okay.
They love cigarettes here. Up here is the holding cell. Morgan County is a dry county.
Okay.
If you got caught with alcohol in Morgan County, you got arrested. You got thrown in the drunk tank.
That's-
You got thrown in the drunk tank.
that's-
You got thrown in the drunk tank.
that's- It's still a dry county,
Yes, still a dry
so
county.
I can get in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh well. We're not gonna drink any anyway. But I
You
guess
got
it's
10
still
or 15 people in this room, drunks, we're gonna fight. You're gonna get,
This is the drunk tank.
this is, yes, at one time, 10 to 15 men.
Look at this. What?
That is more records.
So cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Records
Yes.
and how much it was,
How much you find?
fine and everything.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
These, when you see old letters like this, it looks like everyone had the same handwriting. Did you notice that?
And I mean, you can Open them up.
I could sit in here all
You
night.
can't read them, that's the problem. I work at an antique mall. And those sorts of things are worth a fortune.
First day of
Yeah.
October, 1896.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
T.H. Testerman.
I mean, it just,
This was 1903 right here.
I have a hard time reading the old cursive.
this is the
Old
shirt.
cursive.
This is the shirt.
Old cursive.
This is the shirt.
Shower.
The shower for the male.
Okay.
Now, you want to talk about your camera, your stick camera, LES?
XLS camera?
Yes, this is a good place to use it because we used one, and we call it a 6-foot shadow man.
6 foot shadow.
That stands about 6 foot tall. He will jump at you.
Really?
He don't care for the females coming in here, but you don't want no males in here. He won't bother you, he won't touch you, he won't do anything to you, but he'll jump at you.
Okay.
I mean, we caught it multiple times on camera. He would jump. Now, his name, what we call him, we don't know his real name. We call him Bubba Love.
Bubba Love.
The reason why is because me and Marshall and all of us is doing an investigation up here, and we was getting activity. Every time the men come in here, REM pod goes off, K2 meters goes off, cat balls go off.
Women go in there and won't do nothing.
Our lead investigator says, let's have some fun. So me and Marshall were standing in here just laughing, cutting up. She throws a cigarette down. When she throws the cigarette down, Marshall bends over to pick it up. Matter of fact, right here's the right here's
Is that it?
That's it.
that's it.
There's the cigarette.
When Marshall bends over to picks it up, her REM pod was sitting right here with no antenna on it. If anybody goes ghost hunting, knows you have an antenna on a REM pod. Hers did not, because we wasn't done setting up yet. Her REM pod went off. Her cat balls went off. Marshall jumps flat-footed from here to about where you're standing at, turns around and says, Bubba Love, I have enough.
Huh.
So we
And he's a big guy, isn't he?
He's 6 foot tall.
I have some bars of soap in the car.
So,
We got 10 extra cigarettes.
The men's bathroom, he only gets upset when a man goes in, and the women's bathroom, or the women's area, they get upset when a woman comes in.
Right.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Our women, when they go in there,
We get activity over there in the women's.
their flashlights
She
will
can
go off right
go,
here.
she can go over there by herself.
You
You'll
get a
get
lot
more
of
activity by yourself over there than anything. Because if you go Because if you go over, they won't do nothing.
What kind of creepy troll?
She loves that.
Goblin? Is that a goblin?
When it had running water, that was the one that gets behind the doors to work on the pipe.
Okay.
Now this is a little thing that me and Marshall rigged up. This is a plastic glass case. Now this does not have no electricity whatsoever in this building.
Okay?
You take cat balls and stick them in there. Go stand over by that door or stand anywhere in this room. Ask questions and your cat balls will go off under this plastic glass.
Okay, that's cool. That means there's no wind hitting them at all.
Right.
And with a concrete floor, I wouldn't think there'd be any vibrations. You'd have to.
Now, have you all seen there's a truck sitting in here?
Okay, yeah,
Okay, you see this truck?
yeah,
All right. There's a story behind this truck.
okay.
It's a trigger rock.
Really? They like.
When the first team, no, let me rephrase that, I'm sorry. The second team ever, they got to investigate it, we was the first team. They run this truck and they set it right here. Said, have fun playing with your new truck.
Okay.
Every time I come back over here, that truck's been sitting there. Nothing's been moved.
Right.
Last Friday, when I showed up, like I said, I'm the only one in Morgan County that's got a key to this building. I can prove that. I come over here last Friday, opened the jail. This little truck sitting just like it right there.
It was under the container?
just like you seen. Now tell me how it done get from point A underneath this, and you can feel this case. It's a heavy case.
Yeah, it's thick plastic, right? Or is that glass? Is that?
Plexiglass.
Yeah, that's well, how would it get over there at all? You know, that would have to lift up, or that would have to go through the plexiglass or
I
something.
know it's got a key. I didn't put it there.
Hey, we gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta take off? Okay.
Yeah. Our investigation.
Oh, that's
So what
right.
do we do when
Where are you going for the investigation again?
404.
404 in Paintsville?
Paintsville.
Well, Carter got done with the tour, and him and his wife went out to Paintsville, Kentucky to do a ghost hunt. So Lori and I were setting up, and I could not get our regular camera to work. I tried and tried. I was getting mad. That's why we ended up using the secondary camera. But I mean, overall, I think it did the job. Anyway, we get this strange EVP that gives me advice on how to fix the camera.
Just
I can't remember.
Is there an okay button?
All right, we're all set up at the Morgan County Jail. We were having problems with the cameras, but we're going to take a little walk through the jail, set up a couple of things. What did I do with that REM pod? And I will carry the REM pod. Okay. You want to carry the REM pod? It's not on. There's a battery in the bottom. Let me take a look. Okay, we're good. We're going to take a walk through, see if we get anything on the millimeter.
I have the cat balls in my bag.
The cat balls are not on yet. Let's take a walk through here. This is where it used to be a museum here, and Jess, the World War II vet, is supposedly in this room, and he likes comedy. Hey Jess, do you want to tell us some jokes?
Is this your stripper pole right here? You want Jeff to give you a couple little dances?
Lori will give you dances.
No. Nobody wants to see that.
Well, I got a joke for you. What nationality are you when you're in the bathroom?
European.
European. Were you in the European theater in World War II? Jess? Are you there? Do you know any more jokes?
No.
All the jokes I know are dirt.
No.
All the jokes I know are dirt.
No.
All the jokes I know are dirty. They're too dirty for YouTube.
Oh. 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 I don't know any jokes.
I just heard one on Facebook today. If it was on Facebook, I mean, Should be alright for YouTube, right?
Until someone finds it and takes it down.
A penguin decides to come up off of the ice. He decides to go into town. He was driving his little penguin car. And there's something wrong with it. It isn't running right. So he takes it to the mechanic and he says, hey, can you find out what's wrong with my car? And the mechanic says, let me take a look at it. It'll be a few minutes. As well, I'll go across the street and get an ice cream. So he gets an ice cream and he has a hard time eating it, the ice cream cone, because he's getting the ice cream all over his beak. Then he goes back over to the mechanic and he said, did you find out what was wrong? And the mechanic says, it looks like he just blew a seal. And he said, oh no, that's just a little bit of ice cream on my beak.
But can I ask a question?
Yes.
He doesn't have arms. How did he hold his ice cream?
I don't know.
Looks like he blew a seal. Okay then.
I had just heard that, so it was hard to remember. All right, you ready to move on?
Okay.
All right, there's a joke for you, Jess. It was hard for me to spit it out. I'm sorry.
We'll be back later when we think of some other jokes.
All right.
Is that closed now?
Yes.
Who closed it?
Wind. All the wind knocked this thing over. That's why.
I don't think we should leave it up.
Okay. We will close that door. We don't know who's out there. All right. I'll tell you what, you film me. This camera's gonna fall. This is the room where they check people in. He said we could put a REM pod down here. I will turn on the REM pod.
Is my headlamp on? Is my headlamp on? Is my headlamp on?
No, it's not on. All right, you want it? All right, you want it? All right, you want it?
You look super creepy from back here.
So this is where Carter said the REM pod would go off. And there's the REM pod. Right chair.
Right chair.
And this is the millimeter. Let's see if we get any activity here. Millimeter's going off. Now there's no electricity in this building at all. Anything that comes up on the millimeter is God only knows. Can you touch this millimeter for me? Touch this little orange thing? It just had a 0.1 on it. Now let's see if that'll affect it. That doesn't even affect it. Okay. That made it go up a little. That's that air conditioning unit in the building next door. Can you guys light up any of this stuff here?
It's hard to see you.
It
Because
is.
the light's down there below you.
Can you see me now?
I can see you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. You have like a purple lightsaber coming out the top and the bottom of that lantern.
yeah.
It makes you look like Zeus.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
That's kind of cool.
Is there anybody down here? In the registration room?
Is this where you would get interrogated?
Let's do some interrogation. What were you doing on the night of the 15th of July, 2023? There goes the temperature sensor. That means there's a 10-degree change in the air. Right there. It's supposed to mean that. Can you touch one of these things? If you can touch one of these things, I'll know you're innocent. You can touch that ball. If you don't touch one, then I'm gonna assume that you're lying.
You're guilty.
And we were gonna take you up. We're gonna take you up to the jail, to a cell, upstairs. What do you think of that?
I don't think they care.
Okay. You know what I want to do, and I forgot all about it. I want to get the spirit talker going. Okay, can you grab Remy?
Is it gonna go off?
Yeah. There's a button. The battery just fell out. I think. No, it was your ball.
Okay, shut up.
Okay.
I want to look at some of these books.
Do you?
Yeah, they're so cool.
You want to stay here while I go get the phone?
Sorry. Cooler back here.
It is. Okay. So we left our dog with the neighbors, and the neighbors took the dogs up to get
A pup cup.
pup cups. That is Pop-Tart. That's their dog. This is our dog Lola. Eating ice cream. Having a good old time.
She doesn't even care that we're gone.
Okay, we are going to try the Spirit Talker. We haven't used the Spirit Talker in a long time. Make sure the volume's up. Okay. Alright, you go first.
Where am I going?
Upstairs.
Oh. Okay.
Is there anybody with us going up the steps? Hold on, let me look out the window. There's the town of West Liberty.
It's cute.
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe. Well, it is kind of hot in here.
It's very stuffy.
I kind of have to stay far away from you to get you into the picture.
My death was peaceful.
Your death was peaceful? Then you weren't the one that hung himself. You want to put the REM pod? Let's put the REM pod in the men's shower.
Oh, thanks.
Here, I will put it in there because
It's a great idea. I don't want to go in there.
the tax man.
Harry.
Harry? Is that what it said?
Yeah, hairy men in the shower. Gross.
Harry, they told us to tell how many names we got. All right, I'm gonna put.
Did it say Harry like a hairy man or Harry as in a man's name?
Look, there's a hole in this other room.
That's terrifying.
See?
See if you can get through there. old one. Is it a different room or is it that room you're in?
Isn't that the drunk tank? That's probably the drunk tank. Oh, there's a train. Okay, you'll have to scoot back a little bit to get me into the picture.
I got it.
Okay. What did he call the guy?
Bubble Love?
Bubba Love. Are you in here, Bubba Love? I want to take a shower. You don't mind if I'm in here with you, do you? I'm just going to take a shower. Bubba Love.
I can speak for this.
Can you tell me what that said?
I can speak for this.
Okay. I'm going to take a shower. You don't mind, do you? Yeah. Lathering up. Gotta clean all the dirty parts. Gotta lather up.
This is disturbing.
Oh yeah. Gotta wash my hair. You don't mind, do you, Bubba? Bubba? Are you here? If you don't like it, touch this antenna and I'll leave. What was that noise?
My phone.
Oh.
I guess I should turn it on silent.
That was me. Put that in there too. I don't know your name. What's your name? You want to be friends? Temperature sensor. Whenever it says something, can you tell
I
me
couldn't
what it
understand what
says?
it said. Warmth. Oh,
Warm?
that's funny.
Warm water?
Temperature.
Warm temperature. It is hot up there.
Well, that temperature thing went off and it said warmth.
Two ladies here.
Two ladies here.
Two ladies here. Well, we're not in the ladies' jail. Where was the ladies' jail?
It's,
Is it that way?
I think so, yeah.
I thought it was downstairs.
No. When you come up the steps, it's right behind it over here, I think.
Okay. All right, Bubba. I'm in your space. I'm in your space. What are you going to do about it?
Maybe Bubba wants me to come in the shower. You think?
Can't breathe. What's that noise? Oh, it's temperature. Maybe somebody's taking a shower. Here, why don't you try going in there?
Ancient spirit.
Ancient spirit. It always says that.
Those creepy holes.
What's that?
Those creepy holes.
Oh. See if Bubba's in there.
Bubba?
Do you want to take a shower with Lori? You gotta help her get all the dirty parts. And all the crevices and cracks.
Okay.
Ta-
Oh, it's so much better now that I'm clean.
Take a look at that meter. Does it say anything?
No.
Hmm.
It's on 0.
Oh.
You have nightmares.
Well, I do have nightmares sometimes. Now Lori's dancing in the shower. Singing in the rain.
Watch out, witchcraft.
Watch out for witchcraft.
Is that what it
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna smoke.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, look at
I'm gonna
that.
smoke. This thing's disgusting.
Don't put your mouth on it. Here, I got a whole pack of cigarettes for you, Bubba. Want some
Trade
cigarettes?
you these cigarettes. If you talk to us.
There's a whole pack of cigarettes for you. If you can touch one of these lights.
Here, let's put one of these in here too.
It says attractive. He must be talking about you.
I'm making an offering to the shower ghosts. There's a mangled up, smashed cigarette for you. Sorry.
Well, the temperature sensor keeps going off.
It's not the temperature thing, it's this.
Yeah, that's the temperature thing.
Oh.
I don't have the... I have one for the millimeter, but I didn't put it on. That might be interesting to have them both on, the temperature things. Use camera. I am using camera. You can also talk to us through this camera. We can't hear you right now. We'll be able to hear you later. Check out this flashing light over here in the next building next door. It's scary. It's like a haunted house light.
It's good out here. Oh, this door is heavy.
When you got that light on your head, I probably can't see your face. Does feel good. All right, so Bubba, I don't see anything happening here, Bubba.
Full helmet?
Fulfillment. So it said, fulfillment, use camera, attractive, bottom, watch out witchcraft.
Was that when I was sticking my butt out?
It could, I think so. And said attractive. It said you're attractive.
That's
It's nice.
yeah.
Do you think Lori's attractive?
Silence.
Hey, let's walk through the jail. There goes the REM pod and the temperature sensor. Oh God! As soon as I took a step forward, it went off.
Who's in the shower? Can I come in? You'd be mad if I get in the shower with you?
My life was amazing.
My life was amazing. Did you die here? Did you die in West Liberty?
Happiness.
You were very happy. That's good. Then you probably weren't in this jail.
Let's go to the cell where that man.
What's that?
Let's go to that cell where that man committed suicide.
Okay. You go first.
Scars.
Scars. So this,
Is it this one?
yeah. This cell
No,
is,
go away.
no, go away. Somebody committed suicide in here. Can you please turn off your headlamp? Okay.
What was the name of the person who committed suicide in here? No one would tell us your name.
Oh, the millimeter's going off. Oh my God, it's at 133.
I made that sound.
I didn't hear it. It's at 0.1. Are you the person that killed themselves? Did you commit suicide here?
Demonic.
Demonic. Here, I'm gonna go in here, you come out here. Can you make the smell meter go off? What, did it say something?
Horse.
Okay. Oh, there goes the temperature sensor again.
All the way over in the shower, way over there.
Are you taking a shower again? Do we have any people in the cell? Is there anybody in here? Can I stay overnight in the cell with you? You need some company?
Mayhem.
What did it say?
Mayhem.
Here. How do you take that?
Disgust.
I like your shoes. Did you turn the bowl on? Mm-hmm. Can you touch this? I want to hang out with you in here tonight. If you touch this and make it go off, I'll stay in a different cell. I got busted. I had a bottle of liquor. Had a bottle of Captain Morgan's on me, and it's a dry county. I wasn't drunk though, that's why I'm not in the drunk tank. I was gonna drink it and they took my bottle. Really makes me mad.
You need to get your life together, Jeff. You can't just be carrying Captain Morgan's around with you everywhere.
They got me with Captain Morgan's.
Navy.
Navy.
What?
Navy?
Navy? Were you in the Navy? In the Navy.
What's your name? In cell 3, what is your name?
We should have brought the cigarettes over here.
I'm not walking over there by myself.
I am gonna sleep in here tonight. The warden said I had to sleep in here. Carter said I had to. This is my cell. I don't like it either. But he said if you touched one of these objects, I will sleep in the other cell. He said I could do that.
My heart gave in.
My heart gave in.
Also, you like me?
Maybe he wants me to sleep in there with him.
Dirty up my good shoes. Can we take a break? And then I'm gonna bust out the XLS.
Okay.
And we should put batteries in that too. 'Cause
You
that
are
thing's-
wise.
You are wise.
I am.
He's really not, though.
All right.
He looks
take-
wise, but that's just because his hair is gray.
Okay. Oh, it just went off. 2.9. Hold on, is somebody here? Can you see it? 2.9, it went off. No, it's not doing anything. Now this EVP coming up is very interesting because remember, a man hung himself in cell 3. All right, do we got everything? We got the ball.
Lantern. You want me to carry
Gotta
this?
have the lantern. There's no electricity in here.
Bastard.
Bastard?
Yeah, you. They're talking about you.
I'm a bastard?
Bastard. Can't even read that.
Hold on, let me get one more try. Who you calling a bastard? You son of a bitch.
Grandfather.
I'm not your grandfather.
Do you remember though when he was saying the granddaughter of the guy who killed himself
That's true.
was here? Yeah.
Granddaughter.
Was your granddaughter here?
All right, I guess I'm leaving.
Carol.
Carol.
Is that your granddaughter's name, Carol? What's your name?
I'm in my 50s.
Me too. I'm 53.
I just turned 61 the other day. She just turned 53 last
I
week.
know.
How do you know? Do you know our names? Do you know our names? Okay, let's go downstairs. We could also set up that radio thing. And,
There's the women's
oh, okay.
right there.
Not friendly.
Not friendly. The women's cell is not friendly? We heard that.
We did hear that the women did not like other women in their cell with them. Is that you? Is Is that you? Is that you? Now we go back upstairs to do a Facebook Live at the jail cells. I set up the XLS camera, and we had the black box, spirit box going, and we get a lot of activity up here. You're going to see a few strange things. Let's make sure these balls are on. This one's probably out of frame. Right there. I've never done Facebook Live, so. There goes the temperature meter and something else. That's the temperature meter in the REM pod. Okay, here we go. How do I go live? I can't remember.
You have to go to your status, like you're going to post something, and then you hit the lock.
More?
You put it, go here with your.
Now this is one of the best captures we ever got. There's an orb that moves past the pole, past the black box. Look at the lower part. Then it moves past the jail cell at the bottom. You can see it cruising along the bottom there. And then it goes over and lights up the ball. And we had no idea this was going on. We were trying to get on Facebook Live, and I'd never done it. See, the ball lights up right there. We didn't even notice it. It was a great capture. Now, Lori heard that EVP. She couldn't tell what it said, and she didn't know what it was, but she heard it. And I heard the one previously that said, "Thank you, Jeff." I just heard a noise. So we're getting good at hearing some of this stuff in real time. All right, we're going live. Going live at the Morgan County Jail. This is in West Liberty, Kentucky. It's a little town way out in the mountains out east in eastern Kentucky. And I'll tell you what we got going on. We have a night vision camera. We have the beautiful Lori over here with her lantern. You can turn that off actually if you want. I don't know, maybe we probably need it for this.
You want me to hang it somewhere? Yeah, that's good.
Alright, we've got this new thing. It's called an XLS camera. And it's pretty cool. I can remember how to do it. It will show stick figures. Here we go. It shows a three-dimensional view of the jail cells here. And if anything pops up, it'll pop up as a stick figure. So I'm gonna hit record and see what we get. All right, we also have some cat balls laying around. There's one right there. I touched it, that's why it went off. If anything touches these cat balls, they will light up. I have a K2 meter. That works on electromagnetic force. So there is no electricity in this building. Okay. No, I didn't do it. Okay. All right, we're live here at the Morgan County Jail. There's the lovely Lori. We're inside the jail. It's in West Liberty, Kentucky, out east. There are 6 jail cells right here. We are recording everything on an infrared camera. We also have an XLS camera. And this is a 3-dimensional camera that sends up sound and light. In fact, I can turn the sound on. It's irritating, but it's needed to catch objects. In fact, I just saw a little black ball. But it's needed to catch objects. In fact, I just saw a little black ball. Why don't I hear it? There it is. So that will catch a stick figure, hopefully. We also have a REM pod over here. That works if you get near it. As such, it goes off. We have a couple of cat balls here. One is inside of a plexiglass case. The other one's outside. We got some more cat balls sitting around here. Oh, there goes the REM pod. That's the temperature sensor on the REM pod. That means the temperature has gone up or down drastically.
Haley says she's watching us.
Is she?
Hi, Haley.
Let's see, we also have a Mel meter, which is going off. I don't know if that's because I had it right next to it. See, if it gets too close to the phone, it'll go off. But that's electromagnetic, so if anything gets near that that's electrical, that will go off. So these are the jail cells. There's 6 of them. These are the men's jail cells. There's also a shower here. Supposedly somebody named Bubba doesn't like men coming in the shower. We tried to get him to attack me before, but he wouldn't do it.
Maybe he wasn't attracted to you.
Maybe not. So we're hoping something pops up on this. You can get black orbs on this, or stick figures. You want to walk in front of this to show them what a stick figure looks like. Hi, Hadley. Hi, Kim. There we go. There's Lori as a stick figure skeleton. Look at this. I don't know if that's dust or what. It's lined up with black orbs in front of you.
Is that good?
That's real good. So if nobody's over there and a stick figure pops up, that's a ghost. So let's hope that it does. We also have an IDC black box. gonna turn this on and see if we can communicate. I can remember. Is there anybody in here with us? There's supposedly a person that hung themselves in a jail cell over here. What is your name? What is your name? Now, they wouldn't tell us their name, right? Right. So if we get a name on here, we're going to see if it's the person that hung themselves. There goes the REM pod. Can you see it? The REM pod's going off. That's the temperature sensor again. Who is touching that REM pod? Who's making that sound? We need to know the name of the person that hung themselves. Is there anybody else there? Are there any women here? Anybody? Maybe you were a jailer. Maybe you live here. I did. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? I think he might have said Bill. Did you say Bill? Hey Bill, or whoever you are. Can you stand over here so we can see you on this camera? Can you stand over here so we can see you on this camera? Can you see me on there? Lori? Can you stand over in this area? I heard there's shadow figures that appear right here. They told me a shadow figure was leaning right up against this wall. Just like this. There was also a shadow figure seen in this cell. Right through here. These are metal bars. Matt? Matt, did you live here? Or did you stay in a cell? Matt, can you come through again? What's your last name? Let's try. You want to walk over to the jail cells with me? Now here's the jail cells. This is supposedly where somebody hung themselves. Oh, see that ball? Now remember, I said everything on the XLS camera is in reverse. So this noose is in the left-hand corner, but on the XLS, the noose would be on the right-hand corner. Now look at this figure. This is crazy. It looks like somebody hanging themselves. There's the dangling feet. It looks like his hands are grabbing his neck. And this upper right-hand corner might be the rope. That is incredible.
Oh, see that ball? Oh, see that ball?
And we also get an EVP that says, "Don't attack my baby," right at the same time. This is another screen of the XLS camera. It's black and white and textured. What was happening was the XLS camera was turning off and on. It was malfunctioning. So it would stop for a few seconds, it would go for a few seconds. So you see Lori enter the screen and it stops. And then when it starts up again, you see this image.
Oh, see that ball?
Let me know if you see anything. Let me know if you see anything. Let me know if you see anything. What was your name? The guy that hung himself in here. Can you tell me your name? I'll give you a cigarette. What?
Can we switch places and I'll go in there?
Yeah. You have to head that up to your ear in order to really hear. Oh, there goes the, oh, there goes the, oh, there goes the REM pod's going off again. Something keeps touching the REM pod.
Let's do the ghost tube seer. Let's try the ghost tube seer. In the barber shop. This is where people got their hair cut. Look at this. Russell and Elizabeth Elam. Huh. It's hard to see them on this infrared. Look at these old clippers. Foolish. It said foolish. Oh, I got ghost tube on. I thought I had seer on. Oh. There goes the REM pod. All right. Let's see if the ghost tube seer sees anything. Can you show your face? Oh, what do we got? It says, "Hemmed ham came." What the hell is this? Look at this.
What? I don't understand what's going on.
It's a picture that shows up. It's the ghost seer. Hemmed ham came.
That's weird as shit.
What the hell is that? Let's go in the women's cell. All right, girls. Lori's in here, you're gonna be pissed.
Are they pissed because I'm alive? Why are you? I need a chair in here. I'm tired of standing up.
There we go. Show us a picture of you. It looks like a little baby with a ring. That's odd. It's a little baby. Barely see the baby.